Have you ever wondered why 3 out of 4 people cannot tolerate dairy products? Well, it all turns out to be based on genetics. Lactose is the main carbohydrate or sugar found in the milk of most mammals, including humans. And our bodies have an enzyme called lactase found in the small intestine that breaks down lactose into its component sugars, glucose and galactose. Glucose and galactose are then actively transported across the cell membrane in the small intestine into the circulation in the bloodstream, and from there they are taken up by the tissues and utilized as energy or in the making of other molecules. If the lactase in the small intestine is deficient or dysfunctional for some reason, that can lead to an excessive amount of lactose making its way into the large bowel. Upon entering the large bowel, the lactose draws fluid into the lumen of the bowel in a process known as osmosis. This softens the stool and causes watery consistency of the stool and leads to diarrhea. Apart from that, there are bacteria living in our bowels that can rapidly ferment the lactose, leading to the production of hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane. And these gases can cause bloating and cramping and flatulence and pain. Now, why would lactase be low in our bowels? Today, there are 4 scenarios that we recognize as leading to lactase deficiency. The first of these is known as congenital lactase deficiency, in which the gene that codes for lactase has a mutation that either causes a lower level of lactase production in the bowel or the complete absence of lactase. Newborns with this mutation show signs of lactose intolerance immediately upon feeding with milk. The second form of lactase deficiency that we are familiar with is known as developmental lactase deficiency, and it is a condition in which premature newborns are unable to produce lactase in their bowel because their bowels are still immature and have not developed the capability of producing lactase. The third form of lactase deficiency is the most common. That is the one that most of us are familiar with. This is known as primary adult lactase deficiency, and it is genetically determined. Our bodies are genetically programmed to decrease the level of lactase produced in the bowel after birth. The level of lactase decreases to about 10% of its original level by the 2nd year of life, just when children are being weaned off of milk. In about 1 in 4 people, this decrease of lactase level does not occur, and there's a persistence of high levels of lactase in their bowel. The gene that controls this feature is an autosomal dominant gene. These people are able to digest milk and dairy products without the symptoms of lactose intolerance. A large percentage of these people can be found in northern European countries. The 4th type of lactase deficiency that we recognize is called secondary lactase deficiency. And this occurs when the lining of the small intestine is damaged either by infections or autoimmune diseases or toxins or certain foods or medications that we may consume. So what are some of the ways we can treat lactose intolerance? Well, the most obvious answer is to avoid dairy products. But because of nutritional considerations, it is no longer recommended that you completely eliminate dairy products from your diet. And there are certain dairy products, such as dry cheeses and yogurt, that have low levels of lactose. Lactose-free milks and lactose-free cheeses and lactose-free yogurts and ice creams can be purchased in the grocery stores. And pharmacies sell lactase tablets that we can consume with our lactose-containing meals. Finally, probiotics are also available, and by taking probiotics, we can colonize our bowels with bacteria that have this enzyme in them. I hope you enjoyed that talk and you found it useful. If you did, like, share, and leave your comments in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We need your support to continue providing you with these videos on interesting medical topics. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.